Is social media harmful or helpful for the society?
It's, I feel like it's a bit of both.
Same 50-50.
Because I feel like social media has like elevated and pivoted a lot of people's lives. If you think about like even like music artists, they don't, a lot of them don't even need record labels right now
Facts.
to like go off. A lot of people just upload into like YouTube. Their songs are going viral. I mean, you know, you can even look at like people like Unknown T. That was
That's
because
true.
he uploaded a song
That's
to
true.
YouTube and now he's signed to Universal.
Instagram comedians.
All of that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
entertainers.
Yes.
If you look at
YouTubers,
everything, if you
all of
look
them.
at
Us right now.
us, no, I'm
Yeah.
joking. If you look at Mobo Personality of the Year, it's like a lot of them are YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of them are YouTubers.
Facts.
So that would have never happened. Like
If it wasn't for Instagram.
Yeah, it
Because
wouldn't have
Instagram
happened.
is like where you get, like, I've gone onto so many people's YouTube channels just from going on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've seen them on Instagram and been like, oh, that person looks lit as
Yeah.
well. And then gone on there. But where it's harmful, I feel like, it's with like the filters and all the things that's going on in the world. I feel like it's just kind of like making young women and men feel like they have to be so much more than they have to be. I'm gonna go off a quote that Ari, I saw a
Okay,
tweet
go
that
ahead.
Ari posted
I love
today.
Ari.
I love Ari,
Okay.
that's my babe.
Period.
Love Ari. Ari. Anyway, so Ari posted today. She said, "Don't feel like you have to have all of the designers to be lit in your own
Be lit in real life.
in real life and in your own financial bracket. Like,
Yes.
don't feel like you have to have everything that everyone has. But as human nature, you see things, especially if you think you're lit in your own world. You feel like, oh, why can't I have that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That should be for me too. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're looking at it, you're like, oh, that looks so cute. So I do feel like it's harmful in that, and it's harmful with surgery. Because a lot of young women feel like they have to have surgery. Everyone feels like they have to have a fat ass
The bodies,
nowadays.
everybody's
And
body's perfect.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And it's unfortunate because we both have great bodies. So it's like, people will be like, oh, it's easy for you to say that because you have a nice body. But at the
Well, you
same
can still
time,
have
it's like,
insecurities. You can still have
I
insecurities.
follow some different body types. Like, there's this big fat girl on Instagram, white girl, and she be like smoking and stuff. And I follow her on Instagram, and I love her body type. It just looks good on her. Some things just look good on people. I feel like your body fits you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's like this dolly type mentality that everyone expects, and I feel like that's the main reason why I feel like, and everybody's capping on Instagram acting like they got money.
Yeah,
especially in America.
What about the fake news? Oh, well,
They be having the money out.
fake
all of
news,
that,
fake
making
lives.
all of that fake lives.
'Cause-
Everybody's living a facade.
Yeah, and a lot of things go around on social media that we don't know necessarily. Is it true?
Facts. Is it true?
Is it
What's
not?
going on?
Is it not true?
Facts.
Where it is good though as well is for like pushing causes though.
Yes, pushing causes
As well, and
Black
rallying
Lives
people
Matter,
together.
Stuff like that,
Exactly,
getting people together
exactly.
that you'd never meet on an everyday basis. So yeah, I feel like I feel like it's both. I feel like we agree on that.
Yeah, it's yes,
I
my
like that.
All right, cool.
I like that.
So, with that said, how do you separate reality with social media? What's real and how do you go on social media and say, okay, this is what I'm doing, and go back to your normal life?
You want us to say that? Okay. So how do you separate reality for the facade on on Instagram? Like, how do you know? Okay, this is some BS and this is reality. How do you do that?
How do I separate it in my life?
In your own personal
I
life.
just come off the app.
Okay.
I just come off the app. Like when I feel like I'm taking in too much, because I can feel it almost as well. Like the capping, the fake news, the people doing too much. Like even this last 2 weeks on social media, all the blogs.
Wow.
It's like, you know what?
Been a lot.
This is too much. I can feel it. You understand? So
Yeah.
as soon as I just feel like, you know what, this is getting a bit too much,
Yeah.
I just delete the apps.
Delete
I
the
take
app.
a break. I come off of it, and I just do real life. Do you understand?
that's
Like,
true.
and I keep in mind that this is all fake.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe anything from the
Yeah,
internet.
that's true.
To be honest.
See, okay, so I deal with it differently.
Go ahead.
And I don't delete the app.
Okay.
I keep the app there. I
Yeah.
don't look at people's stories. I don't let it bother me in like that type of way.
Mhm.
And how I differentiate the difference between reality and the facade is my reality.
Yeah.
This is my life.
That's
I'm
right.
living in my purpose. God did this for me.
Mhm.
I ain't worried about you. I don't
Yeah.
care what you
Not
got
being
going
worried
on.
about people.
Sis.
Not being worried
I'm
about
worried
people.
about my own life. I want to know how I'm going to prosper, how my family's going to prosper, how my child is going to
Yeah.
prosper. I'm not worried about anyone else's life. So when I look at it, and sometimes it may affect me because you do see shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'll see things and I'll be like, oh, I wish that was me. Or, oh my gosh, that's so fantastic. Or, how, oh, and then you look at it and be like, that doesn't seem like it's real life. I'll think, I'm gonna worry about my life.
I think as well, focusing on like your own goals in real life. So like,
Facts.
because the amount of time you can spend on social media just
Facts.
looking at stuff and wishing and hoping, it's like I've been looking at my weekly on-screen time,
Oh, I
and
did
like
that.
every week I say, you know what, this has to go down,
Go
this has to go down.
Facts.
And whilst I'm not on social media, I just do me. So I'll make content, or you know,
Yes.
I'm working on stuff
Yes.
that I've got goals for in the background. And I realize when I'm not on social media, I get so much more. I'm more productive.
Yes.
I'm more
'Cause your
productive.
mind is able to focus on your real life.
Mhm,
You're
mhm.
not worried about it.
Trust
Do you get what I'm
me,
saying?
trust
Like,
me. I took my son's phone away from him the other day because that's enough. And again, I was off the social media, and the amount of stuff we got done and he got done just in the
So
house.
much more.
It was like
So
wow,
much more.
like it's
And-
almost like trying to identify what life was like before
Facts.
is mad.
And does it affect your moods?
What?
Because I feel like sometimes social
being on the
media
app.
affects my moods. Yeah.
It affects my mood only not because I'm looking at other people and I'm thinking, oh my god, like my life is not
Yeah,
where it's supposed to
bullshit,
be.
yeah.
It's because of the toxic stuff I see.
Facts.
Like I don't want to see the, like we said, the capping, the lies, the rumors,
And
the
the
all of
judging.
this, the
'Cause too many
judging.
people love to judge other people. The only person
Yep.
that can judge you is God.
Amen.
And the judge. And, fraud. And even they're fraud.
Yes.
Even they're fraud. But
Yeah. So I don't know. I just do try to do me as much as possible and always remember that the app is an app.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's the way forward, sis.
Yeah.
Next one. Do we have another one? Gotta make it some fuck shit for the next one.
It's about obviously not trying to delete the Dutch, but it's that speaking out. Do you think everyone's responsible?
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'm tired of these motherfuckers speaking out.
Yeah,
How do
so-
you feel? You feel like everybody wants to speak out? Okay, hold on. You ask the question. You want to ask
What is the
question?
question again?
Do you feel like everybody should speak out on like subjects and
Okay.
shit that happens in social
Alright,
media
cool.
or in people's other people, celebrities' lives? Say
Okay.
that. Do you feel like
Yeah.
every other celebrity or other people should speak out in everybody in an incident that happens in somebody else's life?
Okay. Let me try and
That's
answer.
much.
I'll try and answer it.
Okay,
No, I know what
go
you're
on.
saying.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so talking of like stuff that's on the internet, the blogs or stuff like that, you know that there's like a lot of rumors and gossip that comes up a lot of the time. A lot of it's about celebrities' lives and what they've been getting up to. Do you think it's the responsibility in certain situations that other celebrities and other influencers and people that have big platforms, do you think it's their responsibility to speak up on certain issues and certain matters that I guess could affect our communities, our kids, or whatever the case may be? What do you think about that?
Not always. I feel
Same.
like I feel like everybody having a judgment on everybody else's life is not up to them.
Mhm.
Like nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. So maybe if I felt like I was one of those people that are perfect, maybe I'd feel differently.
Same.
But I'm not perfect.
Same.
So I'm not judging nobody's life that can come back and judge mine later. Because
Yeah.
that's normally how it goes.
Yeah.
You don't judge no one's life. If God intended them to be punished for whatever it is that they've been through, or they're meant to be punished for whatever they've been through, because everything in the dark comes to light eventually.
Yep.
It's gonna come to light. I don't need to be their light.
Do you know what I think? Like I hear what you're saying about that. You know, it's not even just about judging, because the thing is, how can we judge when we don't know the full facts? That's my problem
I wasn't the
with
one that was hurt in any type of
expecting.
situation, so I can't feel no
Right,
type of way.
it's like a lot of people talk as a matter of fact as though they're involved in some of these situations, and to me it's like, okay, the situation definitely might sound bad, it might look bad, but how much can you believe that comes off of social media?
Facts.
Like how much can you believe? And then now
Facts.
if the world turns against somebody or cancels somebody or makes a judgment against somebody without knowing their situation, what actually happened, number one, their personal situation, or
Facts.
why what happened might have happened, who are
Who
we to
come
judge
tell these
and to
people
come and,
that they're not meant to do what they're like
because say for instance somebody, God forbid, but you know, say somebody took their life out of it, people have done
because
it.
of other people doing
People
their
have done
judgments
it.
on other people's lives, and then it turns out you don't even know what's going on. And I don't care what any
Or
type
it
of
was
fact
wrong.
that anybody has on anybody's life. You should not be the one to speak up and say anything.
I feel like it's definitely, we should speak on subjects and have conversations.
Yes, definitely.
About certain
subjects
things.
that are surrounding it.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
necessarily judging the
100%.
person or what they're meant to be doing in their own life, for
100%.
sure.
Yeah, I think we
For
should
sure.
definitely have certain conversations. There's certain things that have happened that happen in the community, you know, in our culture, that yes, okay, that this is an example, let's talk about this topic.
Facts.
But in terms of judging people or having to speak up, and you know, have an opinion on a situation that you don't know nothing about.
Nothing about.
Unless you're involved,
Not
you was a
involved.
part of it. Why are you here talking?
Because you hear Tom, Dick, and Harry talking about shit that they don't even have nothing to do with.
And then when it's you, this, because there's a lot of these
All these
people that
people's
talking
gonna
about.
come, you know.
It's
Oh my gosh,
now
every time
it's a different thing. Now no one shouldn't speak on you.
Facts.
So I'm not saying that, you know, people should be quiet when there's weird stuff being said or
Yeah.
being spoken
Sure.
about. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But let's not sacrifice people or let's not crucify people for things that we do not 100% know the
about
facts on.
Facts. And even if we know about it, I still don't think you should talk on it. It's not your business.
And a lot, you know, what about, okay,
Give an example, go on.
because no, I agree with you, but I'm just feeling like a lot of people will be like, well,
As a woman, you're meant to, what if it was something to do with women? You're meant to be the one to be like, oh my gosh, this happened, and you're a woman, so you're meant to feel the same pain. It doesn't always work that
no, I
way.
was more gonna. No, I know
Oh,
what you
what
mean,
was
but
you
I was
gonna
gonna
say?
more say, you know, like the people, like the influencers or the celebrities that have big platforms or whatever the case may be. Like,
Yeah.
do you think that if they could speak on the subjects, even if it's just around the subjects, that they should be speaking on it? Because
Okay.
a lot of them like do stay completely quiet.
Okay,
I'm not saying you have to have an opinion,
I feel like
but
they should speak
conversations.
when it's stuff like Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
stuff like
Same.
politics, stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Those type of stuff,
I agree.
But not individuals
Yeah.
situation.
And that's
no
it's
individual
that
situation.
that
Don't
part.
get involved in other people's business.
It's that part.
Period.
It's that
Only
part.
things that can fix, can make change.
Yes.
What you're talking about cannot make change.
No.
Because you're not the law. So you chatting about it ain't gonna make no
It's
difference.
true. It's true, and it's not necessarily going to change that
Change
particular
anything.
person
But
involved.
You're talking about it as a person of influence.
Yeah.
And you're talking about things that can cause change, something you can sign a petition on, stuff like that, definitely. But not anybody else's life.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
So you guys have said that, so people shouldn't speak on it. Say, for example, now, by speaking on it, it makes someone else aware and say, oh, you know what, I heard this person say this, I'm going to now go and have a chat with my child about these sort of things.
No, but that's what I just said. I said I think that people should speak around it,
Around the subject.
Not about it.
but not about the
Not
individual.
the individual, just the subject and at hand.
Yeah.
It should be told like to your life and your family, as we're saying with our children.
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't do this, or this isn't good for
Yeah.
you, or you know, like know the subject and know how it can affect the world, and know how to speak about to your family
Yeah.
life, so it doesn't affect your life. But don't speak about.
Yeah, because
somebody
just saying,
else's.
you know, this
Yeah.
person, this or that, or this was
What-
wrong,
what
what
does that get
that
What
doesn't
does that
teach
get you?
anybody
It
a
doesn't teach
lesson
anybody
about
at all.
why
At all.
whatever's happening is wrong. That doesn't
Facts.
teach us. Let's talk about the subject and where has this stemmed from? Why are certain things happening? How did we get to this situation?
Facts.
Because a lot of negative stuff that comes up, or people get cancelled for, whether, you know, it could be even like tweets people have said like racist stuff, or whatever. It comes from a place of ignorance, or it comes from things that we have, as you know, like we fight within cultures.
Sometimes
Do you understand?
things
It
that
can
come from
be,
their own household.
it could come
Yes,
from your own house,
definitely.
it could come from
Definitely.
abuse, it could come from anything.
Definitely anything.
So it's like now you come and you jump or down on that person, and it's like, where is the lesson though for anybody?
No one learns from that.
For anybody, nobody learns from that.
Now they
Deflect,
now
deny.
Exactly, and now they put that incident with that person. They don't put that incident with, it can happen with anybody. They
Exactly.
put it out, oh, that guy over there did that, or that girl over there did this. But is it that can happen to anybody?
Yeah.
Because I would want
Because
my
it could be
family
it
to
could
know
be
it can
this
happen to
simple, yeah.
anybody,
It could be this simple, yeah. Say, you know, you say, well, you're gonna be a big celebrity, whatever, you know, you're up there, and I'm just a hater. I'm just a hater in the hood. And now I decide I'm going to spread some false information about you. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna do screenshots.
gonna say I'm a
I'm gonna
hoe
put
and
it
I got
out.
this one
I'm
and
gonna
that
do.
one
I'm
and
of
that
course
one.
I am.
Yeah,
Of course I am,
that's
because
normally how it goes.
I'm hating.
Normally how
I'm
it goes.
I'm here in the ghetto. I'm
Yes,
hating.
okay.
Yeah, I get on the
Normally how
bag.
it goes, sis.
So I put something out. You know, I've known you from in the past, so people say, okay, well, she's had an affiliation with her. It must be true. It's
Yeah.
a lie, yeah, because I just want to drag you down, because I'm on internet all day trolling. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Facts.
So now this has gone off because people just are
Everybody wanted to
followers.
chat shit, yeah.
Everyone's followers,
That's normally how
and
it goes.
now you're in a situation which could be detrimental to you, your
Yeah.
child, your career, all
Everything.
because one person wants to.
Decide they want
And now everybody's agreeing with them, because my proof is
and I'm no one, and
it's
I've had that
genuine.
happen to me already.
And that it could exactly. It's that
Bad
simple.
case.
So this is why I'm very like, when I hear things, I like to take a step back. Do you
And check it
understand?
out. And
And
check it
I'm
out.
happy to speak around subjects, because I know some of the subjects. Yes, they are prevalent. They're prevalent. Like, but I'm not gonna say, okay, no, you're whatever for
You're
doing this
this,
or this
nah.
or this person's that, because I don't know unless I know you, unless
Facts.
it's happened to me.
Because I've had some lies told on me. And
Yeah,
none of
listen.
that shit was true.
Listen,
So,
when the hate don't work,
they
when the
start
hate
lying.
don't work,
They start lying.
yeah, so that's how I
And
feel.
I've had some lies. So, yeah, I don't, nah.